So, good morning, everyone. I'm Roshanne Paris, and
I'm Christy Wyatt.
and we are both civic volunteers in a great community committed to making Kansas City a great place to work and live, not only for all of us two-legged citizens, but also for our four-legged ones.
We want to thank each and every one of you for being with us today in this beautiful facility. By your presence, you reinforce our shared goal of creating a new animal shelter for Kansas City, which will provide a safe, dignified, and humane habitat for Kansas City's pets as they await adoption in a Kansas City home.
This journey began several years ago when it became clear that our 40-year-plus current facility, run by our amazing, amazing friends at KC Pet Project, yes, indeed. When it became clear that that facility had long outlived its productive life, a group of heartfelt animal welfare folks gathered together, and it was in that room that one of Kansas City's most beloved civic and philanthropic leaders, Adele Hall, did what she did best and brought people together to solve a problem and to fulfill a need. In this case, that need was to dramatically improve animal welfare in our great city. Like so many of us here today, Adele had a special passion for those who can't speak for themselves. She cared deeply not only for the health and well-being of our two-legged citizens, but like all of you, for our community's four-legged best friends as well. Today is a great day for Kansas City, as so many of us committed to the welfare of all of our citizens gather together. The work of Kansas City's animal shelter is the byproduct of several extraordinary public-private partnerships. Those partnerships weave a narrative of generosity, of humility, of passion and human kindness, and of the power of what happens when people all across our community decide they don't care about who gets the credit. They just care about getting something incredible and awesome done.
Incredible and awesome are perfect words to describe so many. She doesn't like unscripted shout-outs, but first and foremost, Roshanne has been incredible and awesome. I know firsthand, because I've been her assistant, as I refer to myself, I know firsthand about this journey and how she has conducted it, and we're only halfway through, with her trademark grace, intelligence, and dogged perseverance. Also incredible is the team at the Kansas City Pet Project. I mean, there's just not much more we can say about them. The volunteers, the staff, so many of them are here today. What they've achieved in the 5 years that they have had this contract is nothing short of remarkable. Beginning with our mayor and his great team, City Manager Troy Schulte, Finance Director Randy Landis, Parks and Recreation Director Mark McHenry, who demonstrate the best there is in public service. And I guarantee you, these individuals are probably looking forward to the day when they're not going to see quite as much of Roshanne and myself as they have. So, incredible and awesome also describe the generosity of the private sector. Companies such as H&TB, Grand Construction, DMH Advertising, who joined in early on this journey with great enthusiasm. Countless hours and hundreds of thousands of dollars later, they've never even submitted a bill. These companies truly embody the Kansas City spirit.
And speaking of the Kansas City spirit, no one embodies a passion and an energy for serving as our leading ambassador in every single room, in every corner of this country, more than the leader I have the privilege of introducing. Mr. Mayor, day in and day out, you treat this job as though every single minute you can devote to city matters, to the city, matters more than the one that just passed. We are grateful to you. We are grateful for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce our mayor, Sly James. You're the dog.
Please make sure that that my friend is registered to vote. Yeah, absolutely, and I'm frankly overwhelmed by that really very generous and warm introduction. But I want to recognize two colleagues, Scott Taylor, Councilwoman Shields, standing over to the right as well. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. As mayor of Kansas City, I spend a lot of time, all my time, frankly, loving my job of being able to try to do what's best for our residents. And today I want to talk about some of our Kansas City residents who need and deserve our focus, our pets. I'm pleased to join you to announce that right here in Swope Park, the city of Kansas City, Missouri, in partnership with KC Pet Project, is proposing a new Kansas City, Missouri animal shelter to serve our city's residents and to improve the health and well-being of our pets. This is an effort that's important to the expansion of our public-private partnership that already exists with KC Pet Project, and that partnership has doubled the city's investment in our pets and will now increase our ability to fundraise while focusing on our commitment to a no-kill refuge. We want residents to know that we heard you and that we're responding to what we heard. We understand, we absolutely understand the love and dedication that Kansas City and Kansas Cityans have to their pets, and we want to create a first-class space where pets can grow and thrive. A few groups I want to mention today that are involved in this process that are absolutely integral to it. First of all, I want to thank our local animal control team. They often are maligned, seldom recognized. Please stand. Thank you. The work that they do every day is important to our residents, and it makes our city not only a safer place for people who live here, but a better place for our pets as well. Animal control rescues approximately 4,400 pets every year from situations involving abuse and neglect. And then those pets are taken to the animal shelter where they get the attention, the need, and the health care that they absolutely need and deserve. And when you add in all the animals who are surrendered and strays over the past 5 years, the animal shelter has gone from taking in 6,700 pets per year to more than 94 in just this past year alone, 9,400 in just this past year alone. That's a significant increase, and it shows the need to do something different. Today we're also joined by the animal control officers that I mentioned, Daniel Martin and Christopher Harriman, along with their supervisor, Margarita Kelly. And again, I want to thank you for what you do, and I want to ask you to continue to do it to the best of your ability. Animal control staff responds to almost 18,000 cases a year. It's 18,000 cases per year. And while they issue tickets and gather evidence to prosecute abuse and neglect cases, they also spend a lot of time trying to teach people how to be better caretakers of their pets, how to treat their pets better and to keep them safer. That's something that we're proud of, but it's also an effort that we hope to build on. We're not perfect, and we're going to continue to strive to be perfect. I also want to thank our Parks Department under the direction and leadership of our friend Mark McHenry for helping us to locate the perfect place for a new shelter. The Parks Board is scheduled to vote on this matter next week, and I want to thank them for their commitment to this vision. I also want to thank KC Pet Project for the absolutely tremendous work that they do at the animal shelter. Don't care how you slice it or dice it, we simply could not provide the care to our pets and animals that they need without the work of KC Pet Project. This is a partnership and a project that I'm very proud of, and it's one that residents can and should be proud of as well. The city of Kansas City loves animals, and we're always committed to ensuring their safety and their well-being. I can't think of a better area of our city to do that in than the one that is already known for its love of animals and providing first-class space for them as they reside and live in their own area here in Swope Park. So I want to thank you all for being here. I want to tell you that this is something very special for this city. It is yet again something that shows that Kansas City has tremendous momentum moving in the right direction, and we're going to continue to do that. So I want to invite my friend up, Mark McHenry, to say a few words. But before he gets here, I want to tell you that we are blessed in this city to have tremendous public servants that work every day. Our animal control people, our city manager, Troy Schulte, is absolutely outstanding, and Mark McHenry is one of the best park directors in this entire country.
Well, welcome to Swope Park. Swope Park is one of our nation's largest urban parks, 2,000 acres. It's also hosts 2 million visitors per year that come here to Swope Park. And one of course, the great facilities is our premier outdoor entertainment venue here at Starlight Theater. And thanks, Rich, for hosting us this morning. And just a short distance to the east is Randy Wistoff is building a world-class zoo, and glad to see Randy out here this morning as well. Also, we believe we have the finest soccer complex in the Midwest, down off of Lewis Road in Cliff Little League. Thank you very much for that. We much appreciate that. We also have a championship golf course, Swope Memorial, and then we also have a great training facility for golf that bears the name of champion golfer Tom Watson. We have, of course, the Southeast Community Center. We have the Frisbee Golf Course. We have the camps. We have a new outdoor adventure course with a zip line. We have many trails throughout the park. We have a great community gardens within Swope Park. So all those great facilities make Swope Park a very special place to be. And in the future, as Mayor said, Dave Mecklenburg, Alan Dillingham from the Park Board will be considering a resolution to build this new animal shelter at the corner of Elmwood and Gregory. And that is just that way. It's actually 3,228 feet from here. It's on the corner of the intersection, which is up on the northeast corner. It's about 7 acres of the park. It'll be dedicated specifically for the construction of the animal shelter. It's a great location. Swope Park then becomes kind of animal central, you might say, within Swope Park. The Nature Center, which is a great facility, is right across the street. And as I mentioned earlier, the zoo is part of it. So it's right dead center. Also, it's just to the west of our Swope Park off-leash dog area. So another great part of the dog park. So on any given day now, in the future, you could find an injured squirrel or an injured bird in your backyard. You could take it to the Lakeside Nature Center and drop it off for rehab. You could go over to the Kansas City Zoo, and Randy's got 2,000 animals to learn about, and the animal habitats and the lifestyle from around the world, and then you could finish the day off by going to the Casey Pet Project and adopting a new pet for your home.
Kansas City has been blessed with so many outstanding city managers. And so much of what has happened and what we see now in this city is because of their vigilance and their intelligence and their perseverance and their patience. And probably no one that I know exemplifies that more than Troy Schulte.
Well, good morning. This is a great day, and I want to specifically thank our partners at Casey Pet Project, along with Rashan and Christy, who have worked diligently on crafting a plan that we're here today to announce that is truly a public-private partnership, taking it to the next level. And as you know, we turned over operation of our animal shelter a few years ago to Casey Pet Project, and we have maintained a no-kill status, where I think we're one of the largest municipal operations in the country that have no-kill status for its animal shelter. That is truly an amazing accomplishment. And then you look at the facility they are able to do that in. That was built around the same time as the stadiums, but not nearly maintained as well. And it's truly an accomplishment. So our partnerships have been with Casey Pet Project have been tremendous, and I look forward to the next level. What we are proposing is a public-private partnership where there will be private sector fundraising along with public support for a brand new facility, potentially up to 60,000 square feet, modern facility with adoption facilities, medical facilities, not accommodating them into trailers and doing those types of issues that we are working with around Casey Pet Project. There will be more about this project as we move forward. There will be an ask of the public in the spring, April of 2017, as part of a large bond program. Obviously, this is a signature component of this effort, but this is a tremendous opportunity. I can't thank our partners enough for their great work. I want to mention as well that Chris Hernandez wanted me to mention that I too adopted a dog from the Casey Pet Project on and he's been a tremendous addition. I should have brought him, but then there would be two of us hitting the cookie tray as opposed to just me. But his name is Tito, and he's a Lhasa Apso. I didn't name him Tito. Don't let your 9-year-olds name your dogs. But he has been a tremendous addition to our family, and he is part of the reason why this has become a personal issue to me, so that we can build something to give back a little bit for the great dog we received, who was a stray and has become a crucial member of our family. We don't do anything without him. So sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But I want to thank Casey Pet Project and Rashan and Christy for their great willingness to work for it. You'll see a lot more details, as we said, Elmwood and Gregory. It'll be a large project, but it's a great public-private partnership, and it's long overdue in this city. So I'll turn it back to Christy, and thank you very much, and look for more information soon.
And it is my pleasure to introduce two outstanding city leaders. Two councilwomen, Teresa Lohr, who is 2nd District councilperson, and Jolie Justice, who is 4th District. And these two met up, we've known them forever, but these two met up with Rashan and I on this journey about the same time. But they've been in this area much longer than we have. They've been working as active volunteers in the community on behalf of animal welfare for many, many years, making a positive difference. And they are real leaders in this project. So with that, Councilwoman Lohr and Justice.
Thank you. We are so excited to be here today, and once again want to thank our fellow council members Shields and Taylor for joining us. It means the world to us that you are here. Thank you very much. You know, this has been an incredibly long journey, and I look around this room and I see a lot of people who have been advocating for this for a very long time. And I want to tell you that you have friends at City Hall. You've got friends on the council. You've got friends in the city manager's office and the mayor's office. And we are so excited to finally keep moving this forward. But we want to, Teresa and I want to thank you today for those of you who continue to be out there in the community working on behalf of our families and our four-legged friends on a day-to-day basis, because it has been a very long time, and this has been a long time coming. So to our animal control officers and our folks at Kansas City who every day are out there responding to those calls in what is one of, I believe, the hardest jobs in our city, to our volunteers at the Kansas City Pet Project and all of our animal groups that are here with us today. I see Wayside Waifs and many others who've come forward because this is truly a community issue. You have been out there on a day-to-day basis. You have been in those trailers. I have been there on a Saturday and Sunday when there is a 40 or 50 person wait and you are all there walking the dogs. You are there meeting with the clients. You are making sure that dogs are reunited with their people, that cats are going home with new families, and I want to thank you for doing that. Because of all of the work that we've done, because of the civic community, and because of the support of the folks here behind us, we're going to make this happen. So thank you very much. We look forward to meeting you again when it's open.
Wow. So Ellen DeGeneres once explained the following. We have two dogs, Mabel and Wolf. And we have 3 cats at home, Charlie, George, and Chairman. Then we have 2 cats from our farm, Tom and Little Sister, 2 horses, and also 2 mini horses named Hannah and Tricky. We also have 2 cows named Holy and Madonna. And those, she paused to explain, are just the animals we let sleep in our bed. So to close this out, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, and when I do, I'm going to give you a hint that the answer is the same for every single question I ask. This is going to be really easy. The answer is, and this is all of you, raise the woof. So when I ask the question, what is it you're going to answer with? Raise the woof. What will we do to partner with the city and create a better environment for our shelter animals? Raise the woof. How will we ensure that our 3rd largest no-kill shelter in the country can continue to serve Kansas City residents? Raise the woof. What do we need to do to ensure that 10,000 animals each year get the care that they deserve? Raise the woof. How can we repay over 2,000 Good Samaritans in Kansas City annually who find our lost pets? Raise the woof. And how can we continue to reunite more than 1,200 animals each year with their owners and adopt out another 6,000 to new homes? And how can we show the world that Kansas City cares about its animals because it says everything about the type of human beings we all are?